If you had to pick one actor to play Tom Brady in a movie,
Tom Cruise.
is it Starbucks or is it Dunkin' Donuts?
Krispy Kreme.
What is the key to the game then?
Most football games come down to who's going to win the turnover battle.
Now, if the NFL does go and get that team in London, what do you think a good name could be for that team?
The London Bridges.
Do people ask you to do the Olaf voice all the time?
What Olaf voice are you talking about?
4 things to say to make you look smart for the Super Bowl. Whenever Seattle's defense is on the field, throw your hands up in the air and say LOB.
If you had to fight an animal, what animal do you think you best match up with?
A tiger.
You could also say when the Patriots offense takes the field, honey, Giselle is the smartest, hottest woman I know.
If you had to pick one animal that Gronk would match up in a fight with?
Didn't he take pictures with cats?
I'm so curious to see how Pete Carroll fares against his former team.
What's your selfie style? How do you describe it?
I'm not a big selfie guy.
Final thing, if you see a bunch of 12s everywhere with the Seattle Seahawks, you could be walking around the party and say, where are my 12s at?
Which player would do best in the Olympics and the gymnastics?
Tom Brady.
What's the best NFL player reaction to the show that you guys have seen?
It's pretty fun to come to the Super Bowl and run into Jimmy Graham and have him say, oh my God, when are you going to find time for me on the league?
When is Destiny's Child going to get back together? This is what everybody wants to know.
It's all, we get together all the time.
Sometimes the tree of liberty needs to be refreshed with the blood of patriots. What do you think's on that?
Richard Sherman.
If you could put anybody on stage with Katy Perry, dead or alive, who would you do?
Why not Michael Jackson?
Bill Belichick is a pretty serious guy. Maybe an understatement. What do you think he does to unwind?
I would say he puts on a little Bon Jovi and rocks out.
Can you tell me a little bit about what your favorite sandwich is?
Well, right now it's a sweet onion chicken teriyaki from Subway.
There's a ancient civilization called the Phoenicians. Where do you think they're from?
I mean, either they're from Phoenix or not.
So Jason, yesterday a couple of the players told us that your brother, Devin, is the funniest guy on the Pats. Is that true? Is he funny?
I guess they haven't met me to see who the funnier one is.
What were some of the best reactions that you saw after the catch? I mean, it was huge on social media.
The memes were actually hilarious.
Do you have anything other than white socks in your collection now?
Yeah, I got all white socks. I got white socks on right now.
Can we get your score prediction for the game?
I think the team that scores the most points is going to win.
What's your favorite Super Bowl ad? Is there a good one that sticks out that you can remember?
Yeah, I remember doing a Subway commercial where I was singing, Fall Out of Footlongs.
Back when you were playing, who was the hardest hitter in the NFL?
Well, I think it was me.
What is your Mount Rushmore of rappers?
Tupac, Jay-Z, and Biggie, and Eminem.
What do you think is more dangerous? Would you say it's football or fighting?
Football.
If there was going to be an NFL team over in London, what should their team name be?
The Londonators.
How much do we think a 30-second? 4.3 million. We're going to go 4.3.
You get in junk food or you stay away from that kind of stuff?
I love Haagen-Dazs ice cream or Ben & Jerry's, popcorn, pretzels, Cape Cod potato chips.
If people don't have plans on Sunday, they have a place to go, don't they?
Absolutely. TGI Fridays.
Who would you set your best friend up with? Tom Brady or Bill Belichick?
Tom Brady.
Your favorite Valentine's date with your wife?
Valentine's Day is usually put the kids to bed day.
What would some of your best material be against Richard Sherman?
Oh my God. Well, I just start with the hair. You start with a crazy look and just work your way down.
What is one question that you would ask Marshawn if you could get him to answer it?
Could I get some of those Skittles after I score too?
I don't know if this is a question. I would ask him to keep his hands to himself when he scores a touchdown.
I wouldn't ask a question. I would just look at him.
Which running back in the Super Bowl is going to have the better game? What's the edge? What do they need?
They need a whole lot of beast mode.
It's kind of hard to go against Marshawn Lynch.
That juice bar, what's your favorite smoothie?
The banana strawberry.
Can Drew Brees throw the ball 2 pounds under pressure?
Throw the ball 2 pounds under pressure.
Who do you think is going to have the best game out of the wide receivers, either team, on Sunday?
I think Brandon LaFell is going to have a pretty good game.
Doug Baldwin is motivated.
Amendola may surprise a lot of people.
Who's going to win the big game?
I guess I have to go with the Patriots.
24-21.
Either way?
Yep. I like Seattle.
The New England Patriots.
I think the Seahawks going to win.
The Seahawks.
I'm thankful.